what you mean I ain't no good fit to work here? I literally go to class 2 days out the week on my lunch break. So, and I got that approved by Dr. Minocha beforehand, like I did the last time I was working here. I got my school schedule. So what's this? She's like, well, you didn't inform me when I was hiring you that you're going to have to take some time away to go to class. I was like, that's because I go during my lunch break. Like, I got my class scheduled during my lunch break. And it's like, the majority of my classes are online. I only got like 2 that I have to go to on campus. And that's during lunch break. So I'm not understanding right now. Like, what do you mean? I'm not a good fit. I'm like, I do my job. Like, it's not interfering from me doing my job. She's like, well, it actually is, because you have to leave early to go to class. I'm like, but I'm still only gone an hour. Like, if anything, it's an hour and 15 minutes. But by the time I come back, everybody else is at lunch, and there is no patients again until 1 o'clock. So what? I'm not understanding. She was like, well, because you didn't inform me before we hired you that you was going to be taking classes, you can no longer work here. I'm like, but this does not make sense. I'm like, does Dr. Minocha know that you're doing this? She's like, I'm going to have that conversation. I'm like, oh, so Dr. Minocha doesn't know that you're trying to fire me. He don't know that you're trying to fire me. Because I know when I told him that I wanted to come back, all I had to do was text him I wanted to come back, and he had me right on the schedule. So, no. Did you not telling Dr. Minocha you firing me, but you firing me? Oh, nah, he finna know. So I stood up. She was like, no, don't you go walking on that pod, because how the area was set up, her office was all the way in the back. The area where we worked out at, where Dr. Minocha, we see his patients, was at the front. So I stood up, and she already knew that I was finna go inform Dr. Minocha that, she trying to fire one of his good techs. Like, the fuck? Huh? This nigga gave me a letter of recommendation when I left so that I could land a job, and told me that, hey, if I ever come back, I got a job right on the spot. And he owned up to that. And you finna sit up here and fight me? Like, come on. So I stood up and I started walking out the door. She was like, don't you go on that pod. And I was like, And I'm walking to the front, and she's steady trucking behind me. She steady coming behind me fast. When I mean, she walking in all caps behind me. And I'm just like, wait a minute, don't do that behind me. You don't know what the fuck I just came from. So don't do that. So I'm walking to the pod. She walking behind me all fast. I get to the pod though. I open it. And when I open it, Dr. Minocha standing right there. Boom, the person I wanted to see. I was like, Dr. Minocha, do you not know that they just fired me? He was like, what? They did what? I was like, yes, they just fired me. He was like, why? I was like, because I'm going to school. So I walked past him, and I'm trying to go get my stuff. And here the hiring manager, she right behind me on my heel. She said, I told you not to come in this area. Like, I told you not to come in this area. I'm going to call security. So I grabbed my stuff, and I swung around. And when I swung around, she was directly on my ass. And I was like, you better back the fuck up. She was like, what? I was like, back up, because you don't know what I just came, like, you don't know what I had to do to get to this point here. You don't know everything that I had to endure to get back to this point, and you trying to fuck that up and fire me for me going to school trying to better myself. Like, you need to back up. Get away from me. Get away from me. And she still was standing there. So I'm just like, she was just like, if you put your hands on me. And when she said it, that triggered me. Because I'm just like, for one, you followed me from the back to keep me from coming up here to tell my boss that you just fired me. And he didn't even know that you was trying to fire me. So you trying to prevent me from telling him because you want to tell your own story on what happened. And instead of me telling the truth, you trying to block that. We're not doing that. So I come up here, I tell him what I need to tell him, and I'm grabbing my stuff, and you still behind me? So I turn around, and I'm just like, look, she was like, you better not, you're not going to put your hands on me. And we standing face to face. I was like, you can call security. That gives me a good 30 seconds to put your ass down before they even get here. And as soon as I said that, Ronnie came out of nowhere and tackled my ass into the exam room. And I'm just like, God damn it, Ronnie. He was like, Key, you need to calm down. You need to calm down right now. Like, stop. I'm like, no. She want to get all in my face. She want to walk all behind me and shit. And I'm like, no. Ronnie's like, look, calm down. Like, everybody hear you. You need to calm down. I'm like, man, fuck that. Like, how she just gonna fire me? Because I got my school schedule approved by Dr. Minocha. How the fuck she just gonna fire me for some bullshit? That's some fucking bullshit. I go to school on my lunch break. That is some fucking bullshit. He was like, what she say? I said, well, all she said was that I didn't tell her that I was starting school before I got hired on. I'm like, that's some bullshit. As many people that go to school here, like that's currently in school right now, and there's no issue. Why is there an issue with me? Like, why they coming at me, Ronnie? Why they coming at me? And as I'm talking to Ronnie, Dr. Minocha walk in. He walk in, he was like, hey, Kiana, I just need you to calm down. I was like, Doc, but you know that ain't fair. He's like, look, I understand. I got you. I'm with you. But I don't need you to do anything that's going to prevent me from being able to fix this, okay? Just leave, go, and let me fix it, okay? Just let me handle it. But I don't need you doing anything that's going to prevent me from being able to fix it. And I'm like, okay, all right. He's like, just calm down. Just calm down. Don't worry about it. I'm going to fix it. You're one of my best employees. Do not listen to them. I got it, okay? But I don't need you to do anything that's going to jeopardize me being able to fix it. I'm like, all right, okay, all right. It's like, okay, I'm going to fix it, okay? I'm going to fix it. I'm like, okay, Doc. All right, I hear you. And then he walked out. And I looked there running around. I was like, yeah, just let him fix it, Key. Just let him fix it. I'm like, okay. So I walk out. When I walk out, I lock eyes with the bitch. And that pissed me off. Because I'm like, why the fuck you still standing here? That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, why are you standing here? You need to go. You don't even realize, like, yo, I'm a ticking time bomb when it comes to your ass right now. So you need to go. Because you trying to fire me unjustly? Like, come on. I took the proper steps I needed to take to make sure that my boss was okay with me going to school during my lunch break. And I did that. And he okayed it. And you trying to fire me because of your fuck ass goddaughter and her little attitude? Like, because me leaving makes her do more work. For what, 30 minutes? Oh my God, 30 minutes? So when I walked out and I seen her, she had this little smirk on her face. And Ron was like, Key, remember what Doc said? So I'm just like, I ain't gonna say nothing. And I turned right to walk out of the room. And we locked eyes. And I was like, you better not let me catch you outside. And as soon as Doc said that, Doc said, oh. Dr. Mo's like, oh. I'm like, and Runner's like, Key. I'm like, she better not. And I walked out. But they considered that a threat to an employee. So, yeah. So when I walked out, yo, I was heated. I was fuming. Like, when I say heated, I was heated. Like, I got in the car. I was sweating and red. And I was just like, I cannot believe this shit happened. Because I'm just like, look, I really just wanted to finish my last semester in school. Why every time I try to do my last semester in school, some shit happens? And the fact that, like, I'm still trying to find a place to stay, and now I don't have employment, and all the income-based housing are full right now. Anything I can afford is full right now. So, and I just got this car that I'm making $602 a month payment on. And I'm just like, yo, I got so much going on right now. And I'm just like, this was the last thing that I needed. So I was in the car just breaking down, just like, I cannot believe that this just happened. All I wanted to do was better myself, to prove to Darren I can still get my degree without you. I can still be somebody, and then boom, this. So I'm sitting in the car crying, talking to myself, like having a conversation I wish I would have still had when I was in the office. Y'all know those type of conversations. I was having that in my car. And then Marlon called me. He was like, what's going on? I was like, baby, they just fired me. He was like, what? He was like, yeah. I was like, yes, they just fired me. Marlon was just like, you know what? baby, maybe this is a blessing in disguise. I know you got a lot going on right now. Maybe it just wasn't meant for you to come back and go to that job. That was too comfortable for you. Maybe God is trying to make you uncomfortable right now. He's like, just go to the house and get yourself together. Like, don't worry about anything. I'm gonna get off work early today, and then I'm gonna come and we're gonna go do lunch.